Sick. So basically, yeah, you read the title. Snoop Dogg is the greatest sellout of all time. Now let me just justify this, right? Snoop is me man, all right? I've been down with Snoop very long time, probably like 25 years, right? I seen him live at the Enmore like over 20 years ago. That was his first tour here, ever. So don't talk to me about Snoop. Don't take me as no hater, eh? Legend Derek is down with Snoop Dogg, alright? But that also means I love the dude and I respect the dude enough that I can criticise him when he goes wrong. Although that's not necessarily what this video is saying. When I'm saying greatest sellout of all time, he does it the best, man. No one can pull the heat checks that Snoop Dogg does. He's called them year after year after year. Just keeps coming through with the goods. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to go through a legendary behaviour playlist, maybe just a couple of the videos, But I'm basically going to offer a commentary on it from Legend Derek, who is, in the know and knows the go. So we'll start off. Basically, he's come to the fore recently. Snoop Dogg's sick of this. Yeah, chuck everything doggy style. So, did this song for Menulog. Pretty ridiculous ad. I mean, let's face it though, he provided a banger for it. He did not phone it in, which Snoop Dogg has been known to do over the years. He doesn't mind getting on the phone and just straight up phoning it in. Like straight up freestyling on pop tracks and that. Like, he's done some shocking things. But he always recovers because he's got that personality, you know what I'm saying? Real rappers have that, you know? Real rappers can recover from anything. It's part of being a rapper. It's being resilient, you know what I mean? Now this is... So they would have paid so much money for this too. Like Snoop Dogg, he's always been about the money. But let me just pause this one here. Now that was the original ad. Down with the original ad. Full banger. Made a lot of money off it. Now, obviously, in different territories, if you understand the ad game, they're going to have, add little bits to it. So they would have got him to do an extra one for Australia. Now, they wanted this to be part of the Origin campaign, which is very funny because the players they got involved in it, I don't believe, were even part of Origin this year. I don't know if they realised that in advance, or maybe they just got these players. Let me name these players. Some former players, some only recently former players, some were former players and then came back. So Ben Hunt, former Origin player. He's also, he's known for that drop ball in that grand final, which some say he's never recovered from. Maybe if he was a rapper, he could recover better from it, but he's not. And he's definitely proved it in this ad. So let's just run it from here. Ben Hunt getting out of bed, singing a Menulog ad. Let's go for it.
Me, get delivery like a G. See, hungry dog gotta eat. It's mine every day.
Alright, I'm going to pause that there because I will talk about Snoop Dogg shooting a football through a basketball ring shortly. Firstly, Ben Hunt getting out of bed. I feel like they've put all these players in their element. Ben Hunt, for instance, some would say he's never quite woken up since that 2015 grand final where he dropped that ball leading to North Queensland's historic first grand final win. But dead set, Ben Hunt always looks like he's half asleep anyway. And he's half asleep rapping this ad. I mean, I hope he got paid a lot for it because it's shocking. And it just seems really weird to even include him in Ben Hunt of all people to include on the Origin version of the Menulog ad featuring Snoop Dogg. Oh yeah, we'll get Ben Hunt involved. He loves a bit of involvement. He'll play anywhere. He'll play hooker in Origin. Never plays hooker for his club, but he'll play hooker in Origin. Yeah, not bad. I mean, poor dude. He does get some bad raps, but good on him. So then Snoop Dogg throws a footy ball, a rugby league ball, through a basketball net. Like, dead set Snoop. Could you not just... just chuck a basketball through there. I'm not that fussed, I'd rather you threw a basketball through the net than through a football. It's just ridiculous. It's just borderline insanity, and it's disrespecting footballs. They should not be thrown through basketball nets. I feel disrespected, Snoop. This is probably the worst thing that he's done in this whole campaign. Carry on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Craig Wing in the shower. When you're talking relevance to state of origin, ordering food in, why is Craig Wing in the shower? Also, why is his missus involved? You gotta feel that maybe, you know, I've actually got no idea. Like, were they scraping the barrel here? He hasn't been involved in the game in years. In fact, he's played bloody union more recently than he's played league. And when they asked him, did he have the bargaining power that he would then say, nah, I'll only do it if you put me in the shower and get me missus involved too. His missus, who, pardon me, am I supposed to know who she is? Does she have anything to do with rugby league or food? Ordering food? Does she order food? Is she? I mean, she's on her phone the whole time anyway. Maybe she's ordering. Although they're heading out to dinner. I assume they're heading out to some sort of function where I assume they'll be fed. Why are we in the car? Why are we in the shower? Nonsensical. Does not make any sense. Snoop, I get it. You did your research doing an Australian ad, but you don't have to say shrimp on the barbie. You don't have to. We never even do that. We eat our shrimp, we eat our prawns fresh because we catch them here. It's fantastic. You should try it. I don't even really see any need to cook prawns at all. Well, I mean they do come cooked. I don't cook them myself, but you know. Anyway, we're not chucking them on the barbie. That's ridiculous, and everyone knows that. That's offensive also, Snoop. You didn't need to do that. It's like when dudes guest, like American rappers guest on an Australian hip-hop track, and they have to. They think they're the first dudes that have ever thought of the line. Well, it's something to do with kangaroos hip-hopping. You're never the first to do that. Whoever was the first should still just punch themselves in the face. It's not necessary.
Fried sausage sizzle in the hizzle and a hot meat pie.
That's alright. Sausage sizzle, whoever fed him that line, and him chucking the hizzle in there, which is, you know, classic Snoop, that's good. That's very good. And meat pie, yeah, meat pie's all about it. I know it is a bit of an obvious one when you're talking Australian cuisine. And to be fair, who on Menulog is providing sausage sizzles and meat pies? I don't think you can probably even order them from anywhere. Maybe Garlows are doing pies, but I ain't ordering Garlows pies. Buy them in the bloody supermarket these days anyway, can't you? You bloody sellout, Garlow. You got nothing on Snoop Dogg. That one might be my favourite. Just GI. Just straight up on the couch. Just bumming out. Just getting fat. Just getting completely, you know. I guess this was his retirement stage when he briefly retired. Just long enough for, you know, South to, you know, be able to take him out of the salary cap and you know, keep paying him a healthy wage just to sit on the couch. Before deciding he's going to come back. But yeah, no disrespect. But GI's involved too. Gosh, all the classics. At least he's a former Origin player. I mean, Craig Wing also is. And yes, Ben Hunt. I suppose that's why they got them all, because they're all former Origin players. They never threw a football through a basketball hoop, though. Unbelievable. And then Snoops at a drive-through. Anyway, look. We're going to have to do part 2 where I cover this Snoop Dogg and Carl interview, because this is the most embarrassing one of all. Carl, you idiot. We'll see you next time.